Greetings, I am nothing, I am nobody, and this is my opinion. Alright, so here's what the anti-maskers want. Obviously, they want the right to not wear masks. In the beginning of this pandemic, China was trying to convince Americans not to wear masks. And then, when China failed, here comes the anti-maskers not wanting to wear masks because China told them not to wear masks. They're going around claiming that anybody who doesn't agree with them is communist, but the fact of the matter is they're taking their orders from fucking China. Okay, that's all there is to it. Yeah. Next point. They're arguing their right to not wear masks. That goes against the state's ability to dictate dress code. Right now, that includes masks. Masks is clothing. So, the state has the ability to dictate what clothing you must wear while on the street. And that includes masks right now. When you're arguing against the state's ability to dictate what you wear, their minimum dress code, you are arguing for the right to run naked through the streets, the right to not wear pants, the right to expose your genitals to children. Now, if you oppose this right to expose your genitals to children, that's what the anti-maskers are arguing for, then they call you a degenerate. So again, if you do not support if you do not support communist China, you're a communist. If you do not support exposing your genitals to children, you're a degenerate. Next point, the thing that they came after me for. All right, I was just showing a mask that does a better job than cotton, does almost as good a job as the N95 masks. They were made as designed as alternatives to the N95s. All right, and they're saying over and over again, well, only N95 masks work because the CDC said so. The CDC didn't actually say that. That information comes from the TV news. Okay, so they're not getting their information from the internet. They're getting their information from the news. I didn't even understand what the hell they were talking about, since I know what the CDC is telling us, since I have access to the internet. I'm sitting there going, the CDC is talking about how cotton masks do work. I was not really interested in calling them liars, but that's the only thing I could do. All right, at that point is like call them liars. Right? Instead, I was just arguing, hey, my mask is designed to be a replacement for N95s, so if N95s work, so does mine. There it is. Okay. Anyway, they're like, oh no, this is just repeating the same shit over and over again. I'm like, the fuck. All right, but moving on. Okay. The thing is that they have to be getting their information from the television set. That's all. That's the only way that works. Okay, that's the only way that they can come to the conclusions they come to. All right, is that they're getting their news, their information from TV. The thing is, I don't watch TV. I haven't since the 1980s. All right, when I had a satellite dish and I got to watch the news report, the same reporters report contradictory statements, on the satellite dish, based on locality. So, like on the West Coast, it would say one thing. On the East Coast, it would say the opposite. And it's like, the fuck? Same reporters. Yeah. So there's that. So I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm not trusting the television set. So I haven't watched TV for decades, really. Anyway, the only way that the anti-maskers could come to the conclusions they do is if they get all their information from television. And then they turn to me and say, stop watching TV, stop watching TV, stop watching TV, like they do. That's it. All right? They got to be fucking watching TV all the time and then telling other people, don't watch TV. The fuck? Like, really? So again, they're arguing for the right to show their genitals to children, and if you don't agree, you're a degenerate. They're doing what China tells them to do, and if you don't do the same, you're a commie. And they get all their information from the television set, and if you don't do the same, they're telling you stop watching TV. Because if you don't want, because that's the thing, they're fucking hypocrites. They're huge hypocrites. That's all there is to it. Okay? There's no way that you can come to the same conclusions that they do and do exactly the opposite of what they're claiming. Alright? Fuck no. Okay? They're degenerate communists who watch TV all the time and then try to accuse anybody who doesn't agree with them of doing the same. That's fucked up.